Hey there, it's Mallory with Let's Make Baskets. Today we are going to talk about adding yarn or other textiles into our basket weaving. We will show this on the mini nest basket, and we're going to use some navy blue yarn. So let's check it out. All right, so once you get to a spot in your basket where you're ready to introduce the yarn or another textile that you may have, some string or twine or anything like that, take a look at your basket and find a spot where you have 2 or more spokes together. In this instance, we're going to show it on a spot with 3 spokes. Wrap the yarn in and out and around the spokes 2 or 3 times to secure it, and then push it down. Once you have one end of the yarn secured, leave that short end on the inside of the basket. With the running end of yarn in your hand, move to the next set of spokes in the direction of your weaving and loop it around the back side of the spokes. You'll make a complete 360 and then move on to the next set of spokes. Keep doing this until you find a good place on your basket to stop. You can terminate the yarn with a twist around the set of 3 spokes in the same exact manner that you started the yarn with. I'm going to leave this piece on the inside and I'm going to cut it. All right, so some of the textile could have left some spacing in between. Just where you did the loop, it actually creates some vertical space. If you want to, go ahead and push those down and stack them. That will get rid of the airspace in between. It's totally up to you in what your preference is. All right, and now I'm going to pick back up with my weaver and just start going in and out once more. And I'm going to do a zigzag pattern, so we ended it here. I'm going to go up around this one, behind that one, and then I'm going to go back down through this one, under that bottom row of textile. And again, this is a fun class. This is totally what you want to see happen and make it exactly the way that you want it. It's okay to try something and then start over again if it's not coming out the way you wanted it to be. This is mine. Has a little bit of movement in here where the textile design is, and I like that. So, all right, I'm at the end of my weaver again, and I'm going to terminate it here. So I'm just going to tuck this back into the basket. And that's my little basket. I'm going to cut this tail here. And this one here as well, where we started and stopped those, the first segment of weaver, and we added the second one. And I'm going to cut this tail off the bottom too. There. All right, I haven't stacked my weavers yet either, so I probably should have done that before I added the textile, but you can go ahead and do that as well if you'd like. And this just reduces some of the gaps in between the weavers. If your basket feels dry, now is a good time to re-wet it before we start the finishing of the rim. All right, well, that wraps up the lesson on how to add textile into your basket weaving. I hope you can take this and be creative with it and go crazy on your weaving. So we'll talk to you again soon and check back for more tips and tricks. Later.